Yes, we are live now. And welcome aboard, Bruna, Rafael, Debaran, Bel. Good to have you here. Another 6 a.m. meeting in English. And we are going to talk about patience. And I always get confused about how to speak. Sometimes I speak patient, or patience. I get confused. And it's true. It's really true. I don't know what happens to myself. But it's patience. Okay. So we're gonna talk about that. And I do believe it's an important topic, and let's see how it goes. So another good thing about the presentations is try to present yourself related to the topic as well. It's another idea. So sometimes you are not so creative to bring something different or a new vocabulary, I don't know. But try to get the topic itself and try to use as an excuse for your presentation. So, my name is Philip, I'm 34, I live in São Paulo, and I don't believe I'm a very patient person because sometimes with my parents, I get upset because they, do this, do that, or at work, and then you start explaining related to the topic. So it's a good warm up. And to be truth, or to tell the truth and to be honest, the idea of presenting ourselves at first back there in 2016, it was just an excuse so I could have time to think about a topic, a subject to talk with people. So that's the idea of the presentation itself. But nowadays it's been really a good resource to learn. Okay. So Debara, oh, you're frozen. So I'm gonna go with Rafael first. Just present yourself, man.
Let's go. My name is Rafael Martins. I live in São Gonçalo, Rio de Janeiro, and I have 30 years. Until the last week, the next week, I go my birthday, and 34. My passion is my family. I love my family. I love to care to my kids, my wife, my mom. And I love sports. I so a little sad because my team Flamengo be humiliated in
Yeah.
from the world, from entire world. It's not enough to be this shame in Rio, in Brazil, but okay, all right. I love so much sports. I no passion about some golf and tennis. It's so boring, but in video games, I like to play, and I'm a patient. I like to study. I'm patient to study. I think about it. I can change my reality, and I can help in the future other people to change their realities when they study, when the knowledge. That's it. Thank you.
Very good. Very good. I hope you can turn yourself into a host pretty soon. And I think that's like you have been doing
Be a project.
the way, Very good. Well, Debara, what about you? How can you present yourself?
Hello, my name is Aldebaran. I
In English,
am
it's
32.
Aldebaran. This is how they call
Yeah,
you.
many people call me like this, here.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm 32. I'm married. I'm not too passionate. I like have control many things sometimes, or in my things, my own things. Like I left my cell phone here. I want to see my cell phone again here. So I don't know how can I say it, but I'm a little bit I don't know the word. But
Let's try it.
but I
Try
use
it.
that.
Try it another way. Try another way. Try to
No,
explain
I
it.
don't like no fix the thing, but left the things the right right
Organized.
place. Organize it. Yeah, I'm
Very
looking
good.
for organize. Yeah, yeah. Is that
Great. Very good. Bru.
Hello, everybody. I'm Bruna. I live in Brasilia. So, like a patient, I think I consider myself a patient person, but I don't know if the other considers this. But because I'm an addict person too, so sometimes I think the other person's um, make mistake about this because I do a lot of things at the same time, but I consider myself a patient person.
Very good. Very good. And you, Bel?
Hello guys, morning. So I'm Belle and talking about patience. It's a little hard because nowadays I try to be more patient about the process of the life. Yeah, because okay, I'm a person, but I want to. It's like it's something about the pressures of the society in my life. Yeah. So today we have hurry, yeah, to get all the some things or get a good job or get a beautiful house and different things. But I'm trying to be patient about that thing because the life it's not just about that. Yeah, we need to enjoy the moments and enjoy the other persons and like about the process. And about the when I start to learn English, my main goals, yeah, I try to achieve my goals. Okay, I just want to talk in English. But today for me it's more I start to enjoy the process, yeah. And I become a patient person about that. And the process start to be more easy. Yeah. Yeah, I think that I like to talk about that because nowadays there are some persons more anxious person. I don't know that pronunciation it's correct, but
Yeah.
sometimes I feel anxious about different things in my life, but I try to be a patient to enjoy the moment and enjoy the life.
Very good. Enjoying the process, it's really the key, I see, from all perspectives I have thought about it. It's really the key. Yeah. And being patient. I always get confused about the word, being like that. It's really also another thing that helps you to, to achieve whatever you want. Okay, so we're going to, patient. It's like for when you're sick or something. Patience. It's really the mood you have. Very good. Well, my very first question is, when was the last time you really had to be patient about anything? Not just, it comes to my mind other people when I think about patience, it comes other people, but it's not only that. Okay, it's about everything. So when was the last time that you had to breathe in, breathe out, just to stop for a second? Do people have anything or like any experience recently that you can share? Belle, do you have that? Like you're nodding? Yeah.
Yeah, it's it's something like a strategy to be patient. Yeah.
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 No, not just a strategy, but the last time recently in your life that you had to really, no, this is the time that I need to be.
Okay. Yeah, at the last night, because my dog eat my my clothes. Yeah. And oh my gosh, that's happened again. I don't believe. And in the first moment, okay, I want I'm very stressed about that. Yeah. I stress it about that. Yeah, I lose. Okay. So yeah, and in that time I just breathe and okay, it's a dog. She don't think about that. It's like a children and it's okay. Don't have a problem. And that's it. I think the good strategy is breathe. Yeah. And have a one moment, think about that and don't be an explosive person or yeah. And that's it at the last night because today it's 6 a.m. It's very early to be to lose the patience, yeah. But I remember yesterday, it's my daughter.
Yeah.
Was my daughter.
So yesterday you lost your temper because your dog ate your clothes, right?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Dogs, they are cute, lovely, but they can drive us crazy.
Yeah, like this song, yeah, there's a song.
Yeah,
That's
to drive someone crazy. Bruna, when was the last time you had to be patient? And I guess like you have kids, you know, I guess they are
Yes, but my kids is so good.
really.
Yeah, I'm busy here. That's it. So when all the time I question myself, what is the patient? What is? Because sometimes, in special, my grandma, no, my mother-in-law, all the time said for me that I don't have patience. Oh, why? I don't know why. Because all the time, she, she doesn't know all the time. I have a lot of patience with her. Oh my gosh. I search here in the Google, what is patience? And bring for me, for example, it's necessary to a virtue and the consister of enduring and about inconvenience without revolt or complain. I think that's it. I don't have a I when I one thing happened. I brave. I deep brave and I I don't complain about the things. For example, I'm a actions. Bell said about the actions. I'm an action person. I'm a agit person, but I consider myself a patient person. No, because I do a lot of thinking, but you don't. It's not necessary. You follow me. For me, it's okay. But it's obvious if the person is very slowly. For me, it's very difficult to have a patient with the person. But I'm sincere. I'm patient. So the last moment I needed to breathe a lot. It's the last weekend. I made the party for my son, and in the party has had football, a soccer, so 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 football de sabão,
Soap football.
football,
Oh, yeah.
maybe. And in the moment, my neuf, a little neuf, play with us, and when the ball prendeu ela, I don't know.
Locked her up, maybe. Locked her up?
Lot for up. Yes, yeah. She bored in this moment and wanted to uh, yell, gritar.
Yeah.
So I look for this. Oh my gosh, what's happened here? I want to, but I take my breath and okay, go out. It's okay, go out for the plane. It's okay for me. And this happened, and it's my patient. That's
Yes.
it. With my son, it's not necessary say nothing for them because when I look for one thing that I don't like too much, for example, I only see for them and they understand all the time. It's not
Yeah, you
necessary
just
to say
give
nothing.
that look, you look
Yes.
at them, and then they understand. This is like, I don't know which course you mothers do, but it's always the same, you know?
Yes.
Very nice. Very nice. And you, Rafael.
I can remember now one the moments I need to more patience. But my little daughter is 10 years. Is a phase to challenge us or to try to I don't know to say the choose they want to choose ela choose lado mais fraco
Your
the
weakness side. Yeah.
weakness side of the father, the parents, her parents. I am the weak side, and when my wife say no to her, they try to ask me the same thing. Is normally I ask to yes to consent, but I need to ask my wife because sometimes I don't know what my answers what they answer they say to my wife to my kid. And the Lorena make me feels so angry, sad, cry. I think this needs so much patience because she's a she's a difficult person. She's 10 years, is so smart, so intelligent. They want to manipulate us or manipulate this patient.
Yeah.
Is it?
They can do such a job with parents, like, yeah. Very good. I don't know. I think I have to have, or yeah, I need to be patient a lot, you know, especially working with people. It drives me crazy sometimes. I go nuts. It's another good expression. To go nuts. It's like to go crazy. And sometimes people, you know, I don't know what happens in their heads, and it's especially when people try to cancel plans, you know. And they tell me, oh, I'm paying for 6 months and I'm not using it. I want all my money back. And then okay. Like, it doesn't happen like this. It doesn't work like this, you know. I don't know what people are doing in their life, you know, about it, because we're just like a company like every other company. Like, if you're not using like the gym, you're going there to get 100% of refunds, and then you're going to yell at them. You're going to oh, I'm gonna put my attorney, my lawyer in here, and I'm gonna sue you. It's this level of discussion at first, you know. I don't know. It So yesterday I had to be really patient about it because I don't know. And I need to get used to it. It's still something new for me. So it's crazy. But it's part of the job. So yeah, start a company. It's really cool. Anyway, oh, I forgot to paste the questions in here in the chat. Sorry. Oh my God. And what about yourselves? Are you patient? Do you have patience to yourself? Like with yourself? Bruna, are you like you look like a patient person, you know? I don't think like just like the looking at you, I don't think you're like, I don't know. I think you're a patience person, you know? But do you have it with yourself?
I learned this because sometimes it's difficult, it's necessary to work with you about this. No, when I start a process, know myself by myself, I think it's very important this because the other moment I think it's I may only understand the other person, why the other person, the necessity, the other person, and I have never seen myself, but now I have a patience with me,
Yeah. Do you think it's important to have that?
a lot of me.
Why is it
To have.
important to be patient
Because,
with
for
ourselves?
example, if I don't have patience with me all the time, I should myself. For example, I wrong something, and all the time I should. You incompetent person. You do this because you action person. You do no. I do this because in the moment it's necessary to do this. I have patience with me, but it's necessary to work a lot
It's like an
all
exercise.
the time.
It's like running. It's like, you know,
Yes.
yeah, that's good. That's good. Rafael, are you patient about yourself?
No, I'm not patient. I just talk in a psychology about it, but I need to try more make some sections, more sections with psychology. I'm not patient. I have to. I think I eu me cobro demais. Acho que I forgot the phrase. But
You can say I push
I push
myself
myself hard, né?
too hard. Yeah.
Too hard, and I need to in this last year I make a course, a boot camp in programming in development. You know, I studied so much things, so much new things. I learned the language about Java, JavaScript, and so other things about it. And I push myself to so hard and need to understand everything everywhere, but it's so hard to learn, so hard. The course is pass so fast, and I have to stop, try meditate, try to make some yoga, I don't know, and to keep a little. I so aside person. I start to learn. I think today and tomorrow, I want to be a doctor with this. I'm not passionate to learn. It's a hard way. I talk to professionals in this area. They say the minimal time to make a develop is 1 year. People can be more fast, but it's so rare. It's not normal. It's a need time. People are different. I make a mistake to compare myself with another people. It's a big mistake, and I need to more patience with myself.
Yeah. So, Aldebaran, do you think do you agree with Bruno and Rafael about like being patient about ourselves?
It's really important, but I'm not patient with me, with myself. It's like Rafael told, I push me hard, push myself hard, and especially when I know that I know something. It's like, for example, English. I know some word, but don't bring my mind. So this don't come my mind. Oh man, why did I forget that? Why? So I'm making myself many questions, but it's really important because if you don't have patience with yourself, um, I think we put much pressure. I don't know how can I say
Pressure?
pressure yourself. Yeah. So this can create many kind of problems. But I'm trying to learn as well, be patient with myself. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think anxiety it takes a huge role over patience, right?
Mm.
Belle, are you there? How does it work for you? Are you like I'm gonna be honest. I don't think you are very much patient,
Really?
I don't know. I don't know. I feel like you're energetic, like something like that. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really I think it's the opposite
It's
of
your
Bruno.
just impression about me, but I'm
Sorry.
no, no problem. I'm a quiet person. Yeah, sometimes when something happens, I just try breathe out and breathe deep. Yeah, and I'm trying to be okay about that. But there are some things that can drive to crazy. I don't know that expression, but it's just some details in my life. But all the time I'm trying to be a patient about the other persons. Yeah, because I understand the other persons have a different styles of the life, maybe something like that. Yeah, and but for me, I push myself all the time, but I try to change that, to be more patient about me, about my deadlines, about my goals. Yeah, for how can I say before, for just me, for me today, it's important to enjoy the process of the life, process of learning. Yeah, because the life it's not just to achieve goals or to have what I want in this moment. Yeah, because it's important to enjoy what I have in this moment. Yeah. Okay, I have some goals for the future, but the future is not now. Yeah, the future will happen. Will happen. But today I need to be patient about that and enjoy my life and process. But it's just talk about me, about patience, about me. But when I talk about the other person, I try to be a patient or have a conversation. I don't will talk with the other person like shut down, or I don't like to be an explosive person, because I think when I to do that, or when I have a different attitude about that, like to be an exposed person or shut down with the other person, I will lose my reason. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I need to understand the other person, or I need to understand the situation. Yeah, and that's it. All the time we need to change something, and when we talk about the relationships or friendship, or when I need to be a good person, yeah, I think it's that, because and I start learning about to be a patient because my work request me that. Yeah, all the time.
Oh yeah.
I
You need-
could be exposed person at my work. Yeah, it's not possible for me, and all the time I need to. I think that my secret is deep. I breathe deep, or close my eyes and okay,
Wait.
just
Wait for 3 seconds.
yeah, close my eyes and okay, and I try to have a conversation with the other person and understand what's happened, what the situation, yeah, why you, yeah, I think it's that something. It's hard because depend of the situation, and sometimes we lose the patience so quickly. But I'm not an exposed person.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy to lose temper, with people sometimes. And yeah, but even in those moments, I believe, and for me, sometimes it's hard, I have some strategies, especially like when I'm not feeling that I'm not patient enough. I just try to stop everything. I quit the moment, and I start like walking around, because I know that if I'm feeling that, any nothing good is coming out of it. So yeah, I'm really impulsive person, to do things, and it's something I need to really keep my eye on, and Aldebaran is like, yeah, I know what you're saying. What comes to your head when we talk about this, Aldebaran? Go ahead.
Oh man, it's pretty hard, I think I'm like the most of the time I'm really impulsive. And when that's happened, sometimes I make something that I don't like. So yeah, but I don't know. It's really it's a exercise we must have with us every day. We must have to. I don't know the word. It's pretty hard. I don't like that, So after this, every class I try to I get the words and try reply again in another way. So yeah, is that now I'm impatient actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
I think everybody has this feeling, especially when it comes to languages, because you have a lot of things to talk and you want to do it like, oh my God, it's so good. And I want to, I want to chat, I want to share the words, they don't come out from my mouth. You don't, and sometimes you even know the words, how like you're thinking, but it's hard to flow the idea, right? Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you the secret. There's a magic. It's a secret. And I'm gonna be really clear. None of the teachers or schools, they don't want you to know that. It's top secret. The secret is you need to speak and talk. Not speak, because speaking it's just like one way, You need to talk. That's why we are called talk and talk, not speak and speak. Because talk, it involves like both situations and the context and everything, but you need to talk and you need to exercise. It's like running. You're not going to run a marathon like at
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, I know. And after when I put my mind in the right place, I think, man, my first week, keep going, keep going, keep going. Yeah, but it's hard, when it happens the situation. Uh, I lose my how the word? I lose my temper. I lose my temper. Yeah, my temper.
Yeah.
I
Bruna,
learned I learned something that I think is very interesting about the language, the other virtual or well, whatever. If you want to gain skills, for example, speaking English, it's necessary to speak in English. No, I think that's it. You need to put in practice all the time. And if you want a patient, my last boss said me, the God will send for you difficult people for you train your patient. No, that's it. Why I don't want more patient. God, I want more patient. No, I don't want more patient. I'm patient person. No, because I don't want difficult people in my life no more. So it's necessary to practice all the time the skill that you want.
yeah, I think this is a soft skill that everybody should develop, you know, and yeah, it's crazy. Rafael,
I just see text in the chat, but it's a it's a hard exercise. It's hard. You say sometimes it is learn or be awake. This time is hard. Yes, it's true. I I agree. It's a long process, and if you are a good way, just you see this time in the future, in the future piece, in the I hear this point of the time. In the Raphael of the future, he know English, he talk so well, he talks well, he's remember the words, he remember the phrases. They want to say me, keep calm, be patient, is I'll be fine, you'll be fine. You'll be okay. Stay calm. And my son, little time is gonna go to hospital. The doctor say he's want to make exercises, and I searching for exercise. They don't like football. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I just I know jiu-jitsu. I know a friend make jiu-jitsu, and I take her for learn. They don't like it, but I like it too much. I know jiu-jitsu there. And the teacher say me, no, stop to watch jiu-jitsu on YouTube. I know you watch, you try different
moves,
things.
different moves.
Stop to watch YouTube. You watch YouTube sometime. I to cancel you. You I don't know what say. Vou proibir você de vir aqui. I don't know why. You be patient. You need to be patient in learning. I want to teach you in steps, 4 steps, little steps, and I learned to myself. I can see myself in the not patient people. I just one month, man, and I need to learn. I know the goals, and know the fights. I need to be patient with myself, with the process. I know English about Duolingo. I try to read some books in English, but I'm not finished. It's so difficult. I use Anki too as a flashcards systems, and I know a flashcards is more 4,000 words in English, and I use I 24 days, 10 words 4 days, and situations and phrases, blah 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 blah, and and I do this, and when I'm talking. What the phrases, man? What the words? I don't know. What is it? It's about patience, about process. You can run is a marathon. Is a process. You need be patient. Thank you for watching me. For hearing.
Yeah, and especially when it comes to learn something, it doesn't matter what is it. If you're not patient enough, then it turns into anxiety, right? And then anxiety brings you a lot of emotions that it doesn't help you. So what I see, I was watching videos. We have a YouTube playlist now with videos that we are teaching grammar, vocabulary, and everything. And the recorded videos, they are people can watch just if they pay this. If they pay the subscription in YouTube, it's like R$7.98, like 80 reais per month. It's just like so we can keep working on this and bring more teachers, instructors, and everything. But I was watching yesterday some of the old videos I did, and I remember, and I saw some people in there, and then I started to think, where are these people? Are they fluent? Are they comfortable with English? And I'm pretty sure they are not. 100% sure they are not, because my experience tells me that people, they do not have patience with their process. You see, Jack, he's starting a new language. He's almost 80 years old. So and today we need everything like handy, quick, and we have iFood, we have Uber, like to go, like to order a taxi, you don't even need to search for a taxi, for a cab. You just click and then you ask for a cab. You don't need to even fight for your food anymore. You just click on an app and then you have it and everything. So you don't even need to, write with your hand. You can just speak, and then an app will write it down for you. So I think technology is bringing us a huge improvement and a lot of good things, but at the same time, we are losing our patience for the ordinary things. We start a relationship and we just want to marry and to have it all good, like a house, money, travel. What do you think, Bruna? It wasn't supposed to be a question, but it's now a question. What do you think about everything I have said?
I agree with you. I think it's necessary to be a patient about the process, in special in English, in the language, because it's not only you took a medicine, took a pill to understand, to learning this. I think the actions, the fast time you have, a velocidade the think you have this
The speed.
what?
The speed.
The speed you have the things, it's do with us more actions, because a lot of things it's easy to obtain. So I think that's it.
Nice. Belle, and you, what do you think about this? I don't even know how to repeat the question, okay? So
No, I understood, and I totally agree with you. And when you give us some example, I remember, for example, about the WhatsApp audio, yeah, because today it's we can to put in the speed too, yeah.
yeah.
We don't
Yeah.
have patience to listen the audio, yeah. We put in the speed too, because it's like a competition with the time. Yeah. So I don't you lose my time to pay attention for the other person, and I will put the speed too because my time is important. But sometimes your time you just lose your time in the social media or to do those different things. So when you gave us some example, I remember that because today real life it's something like a competition with the time. Yeah, my time is so important, and I could be a patience person because I need to optimize my life and get my goals, for example. And I was taught I was thinking about other thing. It's why sometimes we are I'm not to be a patience with some persons or in specific situations. And I was think sometimes it's because I work hard in that situations or don't to be that type of the person. Yeah, I don't know if it's you can understand me, but when I lose the patience or that person drive me to crazy, why that person to do for me to lose the patience? Yeah, why I don't to be a patience person with that person? And maybe it's because we have efforts or don't to do that same thing. Yeah, can you understand?
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. It's
Yeah.
but yeah, I think it's that because, for example, there are specific situations when I lose my patience. For example, when I have the deadline or okay, I will go to the gym 4 p.m. and I have a friend to go at the gym with me. With my friend lose the time or to be late, I'm very stressful. I lose my patience. Okay, because I have the time with the person and I organize my life to go to the gym with the person 4 p.m. Yeah, so I work or I organize my day. Yeah, I manage my time to do that thing 4 p.m. So and with the other person don't have the same compromise with me, I lose my patience. Yeah, and sometimes it's something about that or about the I think it's that maybe
Yeah, and I think it brings me exactly the same thing I've been talking about correction, you know. Correction is a way to be patient about the process of other people. So I listen and I recognize a lot of mistakes everybody does, and I do sometimes, and I like there's a time when you're in your process that you start recognizing your own mistakes, not mistakes, like, and then you start correcting yourself in your head after you say it. And this is awesome. This is awesome. But before that, you still don't know. That's why it's so important to listen. That's why it's so important to question yourself, to ask yourself, and go to the WhatsApp group and ask there. Oh, I was listening to Belle and she said, do instead of make. I really didn't get it. What's the difference? Is it correct? Or Rafael said about this, and like, you don't need to mention the person, but just like, oh, someone, you know. But in that environment, it's a safe environment to ask things like that, because everybody in there is looking for the same, and they are vulnerable, and they, you know, people are not using the WhatsApp group properly, haven't used at all since the beginning. And we have like a lot of people in there, but people, they just want to, you know, I don't know. I know it's another WhatsApp group, but if you're looking for improvements, English improvements, that's a good way, you know, to search for that. And yeah, so we need to, and I see that a lot when I have heard a lot the experience that a person starts to speak another language, and someone else, they are not teacher, but they speak fluently, and they start correcting the person. Oh, it's not this, it's not that, it's like this, like in a way to help. But it brings so many anxiety, so much anxiety to the person who is trying to learn to speak. It blocks you out, you know. And then, oh, okay, yeah, I'm sorry, yeah, my English is not good, I'm learning. And then your self-esteem and your light, you know. So it's not that it's wrong to correct, but sometimes from the long term, it brings you anxiety, low self-esteem. You do not believe yourself anymore. Oh, I'm not able to do this. And you buy another course and another course and another course, and you collect courses, and then you're going to Guinness Book. I'm the person who bought most courses, English courses ever, you know. So like we're running out of time, but I think this topic, it's a good one to think over the weekend. And I'm gonna ask you something. I'm gonna ask you to choose one of these 10 questions. One of these 10 questions. You go to the WhatsApp group, and if you're not in there yet, you go to the members area, group de WhatsApp group, and you click on English group. Not Rafael, you don't have access, but you can do in the social group. But all the others, you go there and you record yourself answering one of these questions. Just to answer, just to speak out. You choose a question and pay attention how I'm going to reply back. I'm not going to correct, but pay attention how I reply you back. Okay? But you need to do it today. Yeah, it's homework. All right. By the way, you have the survey. Just like 3 seconds, just to give us a mark on this talk. And next week, I'm gonna be off for the week. I'm not gonna be able, but next week during Carnival, I'm gonna be here. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Promise. I'm gonna be here. And I hope to see you people back there. I know you're gonna miss me. Me too. I'm gonna miss you a lot, but I'm not really gonna be able to. But please do this exercise. That's another reason I'm here hosting at 6 a.m. to create new things, new ideas. So, new exercises, you know. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're gonna celebrate Carnival in here in English. Okay. Sounds fair. Sounds good. Yeah.
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 So, Bruna, Aldebaran, Bel, Rafael, it was a lovely week. Thank you so much for being around. It means a lot to me. And I know it's hard to wake up early in the morning. Not for Aldebaran, because it's like, I don't know, it's not early in the morning. So it's not for you, okay? It's not for you. No, you're not spending too much energy to be here. It's like a normal life. But for Brazilians in Brazil, yeah, it tells a lot about what you're looking for in your life, you know. It's not just about English, but the will and desire to be better, to accomplish, and to, you know, do other things. So congratulations. Have a great day, a good weekend, and see you in like 7 days, like another, not this Monday, the other. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye-bye.